US President Donald Trump's first 100 days in office have been a flourishing reset for Bitcoin and the crypto industry, flanked by occasional questionable moments of self enrichment. It's Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. I'm Christine Lee. This is CoinDesk Daily. When Donald Trump was inaugurated as the 47th president of the United States, Bitcoin touched an all-time high of $109,000. He campaigned as a crypto president who would make the United States a Bitcoin superpower and crypto capital of the world, and set to work immediately, signing an executive order on digital assets that establishes a presidential working group on digital asset markets, also known as the President's Crypto Council, to evaluate a pro-crypto policy framework, ban work on U.S. central bank digital currencies, and review all existing crypto regulations within 180 days. Bitcoin investor and PayPal Mafia alum David Sachs was tapped as head of the Crypto Council and the White House's AI and crypto czar. Though what really got everyone excited was when Trump signed an executive order establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve and U.S. digital stockpile, with Trump vowing not to sell America's Bitcoin, but to accumulate more and other cryptocurrencies to address national debt. The U.S. is the largest sovereign Bitcoin holder of about 200,000 Bitcoins worth around $19 billion. Trump also signed a congressional resolution erasing an IRS crypto rule that made it nearly impossible for DeFi platforms to operate in the United States, and he hosted the first ever White House Digital Assets Summit, inviting industry leaders to engage with the highest levels of government and influence policy. A serious overhaul of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission began when Trump appointed crypto-friendly consultant Paul Atkins as head of the agency, replacing Gary Gensler, who was seen as hostile to crypto. The SEC began dismissing nearly all non-fraud crypto cases, and the Crypto Assets and Cyber Unit was downsized and replaced by the Cyber and Emerging Technologies Unit to focus on protecting retail investors from bad actors. The SEC repealed Staff Accounting Bulletin 121, which allowed banks to custody digital assets without overly burdensome requirements, established a crypto task force led by Hester Peirce to develop a clear regulatory framework for digital assets. In line with Trump's pledge to end Choke Point 2.0, the covert debanking of crypto companies, U.S. national banks were told by the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency that they'll no longer have to answer how controversial customers, namely crypto companies, might damage their reputations. Trump kept his promise to pardon Ross Ulbricht, founder of the Silk Road Marketplace, which put Bitcoin on the map by accepting BTC for payments in 2011. Trump also pardoned 3 co-founders and an executive of crypto exchange BitNEX for violating the Bank Secrecy Act by failing to maintain an adequate anti-money laundering program. Trump's personal crypto projects continued, launching his own memecoin Trump and offering direct access to the president by offering a VIP dinner to the top 220 holders. His wife launched Melania Token, and Trump family-backed World Liberty Financial completed its $590 million token sale. About 23 billion tokens and 75% of revenues will go to a Trump family entity. Democrats have written several requests for ethics, corruption, and conflict of interest investigations into the projects. Finally, while Trump's global tariff war has eroded confidence in U.S. stocks and the U.S. dollar, Bitcoin is rebounding from about $76,000 to $95,000, showing resilience as investors seek BTC as a safe haven asset. Bitcoin dominance is strengthening to 62% of the crypto market capitalization in the first quarter, its highest level in 4 years. Trump is scheduled to give his first 100 days in office speech at 6 p.m. Eastern in Michigan. For more updates, download the CoinDesk mobile app on iOS and Android.